Okay, we're going to now review bird dog, which is one of my favorite exercises for both spinal extension and also resisting the twisting or rotation movement, which is where a lot of folks will injure the spine. So setup's important and the execution of the movement's important. So we'll walk through each of those steps. And we'll do this hands-on together so you can feel what it should feel like, but this will give you a reference point for the main things to think about when you're performing this exercise. So first is the setup. You're going to be on all fours, on your knees and your hands here. This is similar to the bird dog, which we flipped you over, so now we've got the support aspect of it to contend with as well. So what you want to do is have your shoulders and your arms straight up and down. So your hands right under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips. So I'll actually have Alicia bring her knees forward slightly, good, so that they're straight up and down with the hips. Okay. Now as far as how the spacing, I like the hands right under the shoulders. The knees can go just a hair wider than the hips, so walk your knees out just slightly. Good. That'll give you a really good firm base of support. Now to execute the movement, there's a couple things to think about. Number one is primarily we need to establish our bracing practice that we've done in other exercises. So the first step is to establish that brace, develop the tension in the core all the way around, and now you're going to extend one arm and the opposite leg simultaneously, similar to our dead bug procedure, and then back to the middle. Okay, so she goes nice and slowly and deliberately. Let's do the other side. Good. Back to the middle. Not overextending. You see, she's not reaching extremely far. Really what we want to do is just remove the support of the arm and the leg while extending. So you don't have to try to kick your leg up, which will cause you to twist. Do that for me. See how the spine twists? Back down. But what you want to do to initiate the leg movement is just like an airplane taking off, just push your foot straight back until it comes off the ground. That will keep the spine straighter. Okay, back to the middle. Okay, you can relax there. So a couple things to think about in terms of errors. One is what we talked about with initiating the movement. Be careful not to twist the spine. If you were to be thinking about it, you should be able to keep a glass of water balanced right in the mid-back without it spilling as you perform that movement. The second thing is head and neck position. So I always wanted to do these things in a way so as to not strain the neck. So go back down on your hands there. And so what that means is, just like she's doing, you have your head right in line with your spine. You're not going to be looking up, which will cause you to strain, and you're not going to let your head hang way down, which will strain here. Back to the middle. So we want to keep our neutral straight spine position, and then just smoothly and comfortably go back and forth while maintaining those particular points.